How y'all doing? Whew, we in here, honey child. Good morning. What's today? I ain't got my watch on. What's today? March 30th? March 30th. Great morning. How y'all doing? Let me see who in here. Child, we ain't got nobody in here. Y'all come on in. Clean my glasses off. All right. We in here. Great morning. Welcome to Kimmie's World. This is the first time you tune in to Kimmie's World. I want to formally welcome you here. Actually, while you're here, sit back, relax, enjoy this show. This is Coffee and Conversation. I am Kimmie, the host, the owner of this channel, and we're going to get into it. I got my coffee next door to me, sitting on this little stand, and yeah. Y'all, I feel good this morning. I feel so good. I really do. I feel very good this morning. My hip, I'm like back to normal now. Yesterday I worked in a chicken coop. Yesterday morning, me and Kaden went out to the coop, and the guy that did my nails, remember I told y'all he was gonna get some roosters. He called yesterday about 9, maybe about 8 something, and he's like, "Hey, Kimmie, you still gonna give me some roosters?" Yes. So he's like, "All right, I'll be there around 10. Cool." So me and Kaden went out there because I knew in my mind I wanted to give every last rooster away. Every last rooster. So what's up, y'all? What's up, Joy? What's up? Hey, Shonda. Hey, Miss Catherine. It's people on here probably commented, not in here. They probably came in, went out. But anyway, y'all come on in and hit the like button. So me and Katie went out to the chicken coop yesterday morning, and child, we done gave every last rooster away. The only rooster that I kept that y'all know of is Summer and Gracie. The rest of them gone. I said, you know what? I ain't got no use for these roosters. Really. I ain't got no use for them. They got to go. So Summer, is that Summer? Summer is in, no, Gracie is in coop 1. Then I got 2 black copper marans in 1. I got another banny rooster that's getting ready to leave. A banny hen is going to leave. The banny hen and the rooster, so I'm going to lose 2. And then I got Caden's rooster, Bluey. And then that colorful, real pretty colorful one somewhere out in the woods, child. But the rest of it, and then I got the silky rooster. I still have that one. So what I did was, where the roosters was, I made a silky pen. So my silkies are in there. I am getting ready to allow them to sit on their eggs. All the eggs that they lay, the silkies, we're not going to collect them. So Sunshine gone, Tweety gone, all of them gone. They gone. Them jokers been fighting like it ain't been no tomorrow. They been having blood. Like it's just not safe for them. I had to get rid of them. Mind you, this is my business, and there's no reason for me to have roosters, and I can't do nothing with them. I can't make no money off of them. That's the whole purpose of me having these chickens, is to make money, and it's that season, and I'm trying to create more space because I got 24 more chickens in the garage. And in some weeks, they're going to be going out to the chicken coop, and I know I got roosters. I know I got some roosters a part of the bunch, so. Hey, John. So, they gone. I feel so good that those roosters are gone because, girl, they caused so many problems, tearing up my daggone tarps, getting on top of the coop, poo-pooing up there. They gone now. They are gone, and I'm happy. So, I did some content yesterday. I tell you, everybody ain't meant to go with you to your next season. And I'm just going to leave it at that. Everybody is not meant to go with you. Whatever God has planned for me in this next season, I have no idea what it's going to be. But I'm getting ready to continue to hone in on my craft. And for the next 90 days, I'm locking in. and it ain't gonna be no games. And I'm getting ready to really amp up this content. I'm getting ready to perfect my craft, and that is what it's gonna be. I'm coming. I've been slacking for a while, playing around with it. Hadn't really been. I do a little content here and there. We do our shows or whatever, but I'm a perfectionist, and I'm getting ready to hone in on my craft. I'm getting ready to really amp this up a lot, and I'm about to work for the next 90 days. And when we have our shows, we're gonna have a show. And I'm excited. Can y'all hear me? Okay. Yeah, y'all hear me. I don't have a microphone on because I'm charging my light, because when I get off of here, I gotta go to work. I got content to do. So I'm getting ready. I know. My daughter talked to me yesterday. She said, Mama, you are the reason why you are not further ahead. I go hard for a little bit and then I slack off. It's so easy to get a burnout, you know. And I know how to do content. I know how to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know how to investigate topics. I got to go. You know what I'm saying? So um I'm about to be working. So family, y'all don't hear from me. I don't be talking on the phone. Just know I'm working. When I'm honing in on my craft, I ain't got time for nothing else but content. And it's going to be hard. I know it's going to be hard. But I have to sit back and look at, like my daughter, she had told me yesterday, she said, Mama, you good. Like, you really, really good. She said, when you did that story about Chantel Freeman, she said, you did investigative work. I said, I did. She said, you need to go back to doing stuff like that. Like, we'll play with Peach a little here and there, but I'm getting ready to really grow this audience to a big audience on multi-platforms. Because at the end of the day, YouTube is good. You know, we got a fan base over here. We got a little family over here, but this is not going to get me seen. YouTube, I ain't never gotten no type of nothing from YouTube. The coins, yeah, but Kimmy, you can go hard. You got, oh, y'all know. I'm getting ready to push the gas now. I got to go to work. I gotta go to work because I've been doing all this Peach content. Who know Peach? Peach don't make it to these big blog channels. Not the big ones. She make it to the little Rudy Poo ones, but not the big ones. Everybody don't know a Peach, but everybody know a Candy and Todd. Everybody know, you know, the trending topics, the main celebrities, the A-list celebrities. Not these D, E, and Z list celebrities. I gotta do better. I gotta really do better. I gotta go back. I gotta go back to what I was doing. And like I said, we'll play around with Peach for a little bit. Man, get yourself out of here. Ain't nobody ask you what your sexual orientation was. We don't care. I don't care what your sexual orientation is. I ain't got nothing to do with. Let me knock y'all up out of here. I'm sitting up here yapping. I ain't even looking at the chat. I will tell y'all this. I saw Peach last night on live, her crazy self. That girl, somebody commented on one of the on one of my posts somewhere. They said Peach broke. When I tell you, and I'm not gonna talk about what I've been thinking, I'm gonna come out with a video. But that heifer is a thief, is all I can say. She's a thief. I see her. She is a thief. Oh my God. She is a whole thief out here. I'm going to call her Peach Thiefer. She's a thief. Oh, yes. She been going in. Shoot, you think a trip is not expensive? And you got 11 people going on a trip, a road trip? Gas is out the butt, y'all. And you going to drive a Sprinter van? And mind you, the South is a little bit cheaper than the Midwest and I mean the Mid East and the North. It's high. Gas is high. And food too. And hotels. Even here, the hotels here in Tupelo, a night, one night hotels like 160 to $180. And that ain't even no luxury hotel. That's just a regular Hampton Inn or something like that. You go to the Hilton, it's 200 plus a night. And all them kids, girl, please. She spent some money on that daggum trip. She spent some money on them. Yeah, she got to recoup it. And then it's what? It's March. Next month, she got to move. So she say unless she was lying, she got to move next month. So she got to have all that money. Hopefully she found a place. I don't know why I'm hoarse. Lord, I don't know why I'm hoarse. I'm so hoarse. But I feel really, really good, y'all. I really do. Let me see. Married to Medicine had a reunion. What y'all think about that Chili situation? With Chili defending Chili donating to the Trump campaign, reposting this bad post about Michelle Obama back in the day. What y'all think about that? And then Salt and Pepper come up to defend Chili. Now y'all know Salt and Pepper and Chili got a Salt and Pepper, Chili, In Vogue. They got a concert coming up, right? The only reason why they came out is so they don't take away from them daggum ticket sales. That's crazy. It is sad. Chili, you know what? Y'all know Chili. Ain't no wrong with white folks, but Chili dating this white man. A lot of people are canceling tickets. I was researching her yesterday. I said, I forgot she was dating. Ain't the dude named Matthew Lawrence? Is his name Matthew Lawrence? Matthew something. It may be Matthew Lawrence. Miss Patricia. I'm a big fan. Is it Matthew Lawrence she dating, y'all? Like, what's wrong with these people? And then Usher coming out talking about the Democratic Party is the KKK. Like, what are you talking about? I mean, yeah, back in the day it was, and then the parties flipped. What's wrong with these folks? What they smoking, child? What is wrong with these celebrities? People should not support them because if you, for one, think that this war over there in Iran is warranted, it's something wrong with you. It's really something wrong with you. We ain't got no business over there. And you got people talking about the draft. People want the draft to come back, saying that all people 18 at the age of 18, you already gotta soon as you turn 18, you gotta enlist in the selective service, right? You don't have to go. But that's in the event there is a draft. And they want the daggone draft to come back. Because people are not joining the military like they used to. Have no business in that mess. That's ridiculous. The draft. You know how many people was drafted for the Vietnam War? My uncles were drafted. I'm trying to think, was my daddy drafted? I don't know if he was drafted. I don't know if he was drafted or not. My daddy, I have to ask him. But I know my uncles were. That's ridiculous, man. The draft. That war ain't gonna be over no time soon. I'll flip out my kids. Not going. What they'll be. If they invoke the draft and your children don't go, they will be arrested for treason. Treason. Oh, you better let them go to the draft. You don't want them going to federal prison. The military will come get you. They will come get you. Think it's a game. You think when soldiers go AWOL, that means absence without leave, the military don't hunt them down and they arrest they behind? And this ain't civilian prison. This is federal prison. Ain't got nothing on. I'm talking, and I ain't talking about the federal prison that people go to when they do high crimes and stuff like that. I'm talking about military, like Fort Leavenworth. Baby, that ain't no joke. I do, if I'm not mistaken, with the draft, if you have one, like Caden will never have to go to the draft because that's my only son. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that's true. But if you got a lot of boys, females too, because it's gonna go for that. You know what? That may not come into play no more. Cause back then, I don't think women were going to the military. Women are just like men. So shoot, that's gonna be for everybody. Cause even when I turned 18, I remember I had to sign up for the selective service. I don't like that. They should be able to force someone in on. I mean, should not. And now the U.S. Army has raised the maximum enlistment. I saw that. I should have been talking about that. I read that last week. I was like, whoa, what? 42? I remember when I went to the Army and I'm like 19 years old and there were 35-year-olds, which was old because we're young, which was 35-year-olds going to basic training with us. You know how hard of a time they had doing those physical fitness tests and training and all that kind of stuff? It ain't easy on your body. It's better when you're young going through all this training, and then as you get older, you still in the military because it just gets easier. Y'all ain't got nobody in here today. We got 16 people, and everyone, I hope you okay. 2 days about to be the first, so the numbers down there. Watch how the numbers go up on April 1st. It's gonna be so many people. YouTube sucks, man. They don't push this content at the end of the month. I'm just at the right age, 35. Listen, I don't know what the new Army is. I do know going in the military during a season of war ain't a good thing. It's not a good thing. Now, you go to the military when everything is calm, you can use the military as a cheat code to get ahead in life, right? But for war, that is scary. Going in country to these, y'all, it is so scary. And it's crazy because soldiers don't be knowing anything. They just let you know, just basically be ready, have your stuff ready, and you gone. Sometimes you don't even know where you going until you don't even know where you going until you land. It's scary. You don't know nothing. Oh, that junk is so scary. Y'all pray for our soldiers for real. That is a scary situation and a lot of them folks are young. They're young. They're just getting out of high school. And just think of the America's youth. You know how weak our army would be? Let's just think about it. These youngsters out here, these ones that don't have respect for nobody, do whatever they, would you want them being in a war? Oh, honey, our military will be so freaking weak. Talking about they need to go to the military. Military be so daggone weak. I done seen so many soldiers online. I remember back in the day, we couldn't even have our cell phones like that. We couldn't be on our cell phones and post all this content. It is so many soldiers posting content. Content creators. Because I follow a bunch of them. Girl, they will bust our tail. They be too busy on their phones. That's why I didn't go in, because we're at where my mother wouldn't sign the papers. America used to be lost in the service. Man. Hey, Crystal, how you doing? I was 19 when I got asked to join the Marine Corps. That, man, what? That's who they need to send over there. Send ICE. Send ICE over there, since they so big and bad and want to whoop on people and unalive people. Send their behinds over there. Trump paying them anyway. They so nonchalant and disrespectful. These kids are not, they ain't built the same. You know what? I was watching something on YouTube, and I showed my mama. There was these little boys in the 60s. I think it was the 60s. They were little kids, little black boys. They had a black teacher. And the camera system went inside the school. And number one, the way the kids were dressed, they had button-down shirts, like dress shirts on with dress pants. The video was in black and white. Some of them had a tie on. The teacher dressed in a suit. Like, I'm serious, y'all. And the teacher, he called, like, say one of the little boys' name was Little Johnny. Little Johnny, come up here. He said, what's your ethnicity? He said, Afro-American. Boy, 4 years old. He said, you're Afro-American? He said, Little Johnny, how old are you? He said, I'm 4 years old. He said, you 4 years old? He said, no, you're not. You 6 years old. He said, no, I'm 4 years old. He said, no, you're 6 years old, and I'll give you, I don't know, $100 if you say you 6 years old. And the little boy darted his eyes over like that. And he was like, he looked like he was getting ready to tear up. He said, I'll give you $100 if you say you 6 years old. He said, I'm 4 years old. And he was just asking them questions like, what's your ethnicity? How old are you? You know, saying things like, how do you feel about yourself? He said, I'm black, I'm smart, I'm beautiful, I'm sure, like all this stuff. And he will go down the line asking these kids. And my mama saw, I said, now you see how weak our children are? You see how strong that 4-year-old was talking? You couldn't change his mind. You couldn't pay him. You couldn't do anything. He was adamant in what he believed in. He was going to stick to it. I said, dang, how weak our children are. How weak our children are. How weak-minded our children are. I said, man, we need to go back to black teachers. We need to go back to not having the schools integrated. I'm serious. Kids learn better. My mama said kids learn. Because my daughter went to all white schools throughout high school. When she graduated, she wanted to go to a HBCU. She went to a HBCU. When I tell you, she learned so much. And now she's working at a high-paying job right now. Jazz get paid. To be 26 years old, Jazz get paid. Like, for real, for real. And that had everything to do with her going to a HBCU. So many people reached back to try to help her. Black people teaching their own. The amount of black history, real black history, that she found out, an amount of black pride that she developed at that institution, hands down. I'm telling you, we need to go back to going to all black schools, having all black teachers, teaching our children to be strong mentally, physically. That's just me. So easily persuaded, it's a shame. We have made our kids weak. Yep. They try to recruit me. I was too fat. Crystal said I was too fat. I wonder what they do with the big, because you know, America is overweight. What would they do? Because you do have to pass the height and weight requirements. What would they do? You think these kids can run? You think these kids can sit down there and do push-ups? They don't even want to go outside, child. During that time, they used to not pass you. You can go to the next grade until you pass everything, or you had to stay in the same grade another year or go into Sherwood. Sherwood, they'll pass you on now. $50, never mind $100. Send the gangs over there, send the people who think they so tough that's in jail over there. But you know what? I wouldn't say send people that's in jail over here, because we got so many black people that have been arrested for nonviolent crimes, like for marijuana. Why would you send them over to, like, and some of these people before these laws got life in prison for like something that, or being accused of something they didn't do. Half of our black people, a lot of our black people that's in jail didn't even do it. A lot of them did do it, but a lot of them didn't do it. And they slapped the book at our people. Now, I don't say send the people in jail. They need to send ICE over there. That's who they need to send. And send these deadbeat baby daddies. Send the deadbeat baby daddies over there. Since you don't want to pay child support, take your behind over there to the war. And then the mama gonna get some child support. Then you join. You know what? Maybe they should, because these no good ninjas who be having these babies that don't want to pay child support, don't want to take care of their children. Oh, you in the military don't play that stuff. Oh, you want to cheat on your wife? Oh, you're gonna be in so much trouble, honey. You cheat on your wife? Call the first sergeant, honey, or the command sergeant major, or the general. Call somebody. Oh, he gonna get in trouble. He gonna lose rank. He gonna lose money. All of the above. Sure will. I grew up in white schools and high school, but I have leadership and still that. And my girls never forget who you are and where black people came from. You're right about that. True, a lot of unjustly lockups. Yep. Send Clarissa, girl, her ugly self. Clarissa like me. Girl, listen, I told my daughter, because that video I did yesterday with Clarissa, my daughter actually directed that video. She told me what to do. She said, mama, 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 mama. She said, you got to listen to this song. She said, you got to listen to it. She said, people going to think it's so funny because you older, and they going to wonder, how in the world this older lady know this song? Because I never heard of her, girl. I ain't even going to lie. So Jazz played it for me on the phone, and she said, mama, you got to do it. I said, I'm going to do it, Jazz. And so I said, I'm going to replace one of the words with Clarissa's name. So I did. And she said, it's going to make her so mad. And she was like, mama, you really made that lady mad. Like, you really made her mad. I said, dang. How in the world a celebrity inbox me? What you inboxing me for? You got that much time on your hands. Like, what you doing, girl? What you doing? You ain't comment. You took the time to click on my inbox, and then you go in my inbox and inbox me like 5 different messages. And I left her on read. Girl, I didn't even read it until 4 days later. I didn't even know she inboxed me. I'm more of a celebrity than Clarissa. I don't even be checking my daggone inbox. She all in the inbox. That girl is crazy. Then she blocked me. I told Jazz, I said, she ain't gonna see it, Jazz. She said, don't worry about it. I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna tag. I don't know. She said she gonna tag her in it. I should have told her to tag her. That junk is hilarious. That is so hilarious to me. It's hilarious. My daughter, she was telling me yesterday, she was like, mama, you need a social media manager. I was like, why don't you do it for me, Jazz? She said, because see, you ain't going to listen to me. And then you're going to be asking me all these questions, and I don't like to work with people like that. I was like, oh, no, you did. She said, you need to. Because I told her, like, I don't be checking my inboxes, y'all. I don't. So many people inbox. I get so many inboxes, and I'll be so busy. And it's crazy because when I'm like locked in on content, I don't have time to sit there and read all the emails. Now, when certain subscribers will email me and I see it like under the heading, then I open it up. But I get so, y'all, oh my God, I get so many inboxes and I'll be reading it. I do not be reading it. And I need to start reading. I be telling Jazz all the time, I'm like, I'm not big enough for that. I ain't big enough. She was like, you gonna stop saying that. You gonna really stop saying that. Cause she was like, a lot of girlies wish they had the numbers that you had. She said, you got to stop saying that. I was like, I'm small. In my head, I am a very small content creator. She was like, 10,000 is small. I was like, I am. Shoot, if I'm not 100,000 subscribers on one platform, I'm small. I'm little bitty. That's where I feel in my head. I am little bitty. Do something constructive. I ain't gonna lie. When I went in, it was either face jail time or go in the United States Marine Corps. I chose it. I know that's right. You was one of them soldiers. I remember some of them. They were bad too. She must stay on social media. She crazy. Social media manager right here. John, how you gonna be my social media manager? That means you would have to read my emails and all kind of stuff. Kimmiestea. I just had this mentality like, I don't know if I'm a perfectionist, but I see where I want to go and I ain't there yet. I'm not there. And to me, like even, and like I said, I think I'm my own worst person because my numbers used to be so good on other platforms. Facebook has really opened up since this little mess started, which was good anyway. But girl, I got so many eyes over there on my channel right now. I see why people do drama. I see. And mine wasn't even playing, but I got so many eyes over there on Facebook. I'm talking about 600 and something people in my daggone story just watching because they waiting for me to drop something. Wait for me to spill some tea on myself, child. Which I'm not gonna do no more. Hold on. What in the heck is wrong with these numbers? You will get there. The target's powerful. Stop beating yourself up. You are the one holding you back. Yeah, that's what my daughter said too, because I done missed a lot of opportunities, y'all. That comment. Y'all, I bought some edge control, that stuff, and I put some grease on it. And look, I gotta do something with this. I'm going to the store today. I gotta go get me some edge control. I'm sick of this. Everybody follow Kimmy on Facebook. Some good content over there too. That's not the same as here. Let's go. No, it ain't the same. I don't know if I'm doubting. I'm not doubting myself. It's not self-doubt. It's just that content creation is really hard. It's not easy. And I want y'all to know that it's not easy at all. So like people in Discord, when y'all don't see me over there, I'm researching topics. Like I don't have the time in the day to, like when y'all send me inboxes and I may not respond to them. It's not that I'm ignoring it on purpose. I'm digging. And it takes time. It takes hours upon hours to get in here and read and research and use my brain to think of different strategies and it's not easy. It is not easy at all. I enjoy it though, but it ain't easy. It's not easy. Because sometimes I don't just go with what the blogs do. I do my own digging to try to break stories or to try to get a jump on other blog channels posting something. It ain't easy, y'all. So that's why I don't respond. Even if you text me, and it's getting ready to get real bad now because I'm getting ready to lock in. I'm really about to lock in. Because yesterday I started doing content. I was like, dang, I miss doing this. Clean that comment up, studio. A rumor love to see you coming. Girl, what? And do what's up, Lily? How you doing? All you have to do is do what you've been doing. If it's not broke, I'm telling you, I want y'all to stay tuned because I told y'all this year was going to be my year. It is going to be, just stay tuned is all I'm going to say. Who in here cussing? Who in here cussing? Who in here cussing? Oh, I ain't even see the cuss word, Miss Catherine. Yeah, y'all don't cuss. Why I say talking about clean? What comment? I don't know. Just watch your words, because I have an 8-year-old and he reads very well. And I don't want him reading no cuss words, especially over here in my chat. So just keep it, keep the peace. Please, please don't say cuss words. I sure don't want him saying no cuss words. He a good kid, y'all. Caden is so good. Let me show y'all. Yesterday, this is my neighbor. This my neighbor Bill. Y'all remember oh, y'all can't see Kaden. My neighbor Bill got a big old 4-wheeler. I told Bill, I said, oh, snap, no, you ain't got no Honda 4-wheeler. Man, that thing right there is nice. He paid $2,000. He bought this from somebody. I'm about to find me a 4-wheeler, y'all. I'm not even going to play with y'all. I'm about to go get me one. We're going to have 3 red 4-wheelers. That thing, I'm talking about he was riding on it last night. Kaden had his 4-wheeler, so my neighbor came over because I texted him. I was like, can you please, Kaden chain came off of his 4-wheeler. Can you come over here and fix it? And him and his wife came over here. And he said, Bill is so cool. And Bill is a Trump supporter, by the way. This Bill. Don't he look like a backwoods hillbilly? Bill cool. That's the one be telling me he black. That's the one tell me he black. Bill is so cool. That's my dog right there. That is my dog, for real. That is my dog, man. Don't play with that man. Don't play with that man about these black folks over here. Because Bill said he is not white. He is black. I said, Bill, you right. No. We are ready so I can say him. We are. You know what, Miss Catherine? We did. We did. Remember we did that manifestation? Let me just ask you one thing, Miss Catherine. When we did that manifestation journal, did your stuff come true? Did you manifest the life that you said you wanted? Because I did. It's coming to fruition. How about you, Miss Catherine? Because Miss Catherine was the only one, I think, that really went through with that book that we did. See? That's crazy. For all of you all who did not do that, man, when did we do that journal? Was it, Miss Catherine, what month did we do that journal? Was it like October? Oh, your brother got a 4-wheeler? I want one. I want one. But them things expensive, y'all. They are. My the manifestation journal me and Miss Catherine did, I think it was a 30-day journal, or ever how many days. Maybe it's 14 days. I can't remember how many days it was. But we did it every single day, and I worked that daggone book. And I promise y'all, it came to pass. Kimmy, my eyes are wide open. Girl, if you only knew. Miss Catherine, it's crazy. You can manifest the life that you want. And it may not be exactly, like, for instance, let me say this. I manifest this one thing, and I wanted it to go another way. I got the thing, but it wasn't a way that I wanted it to manifest. It manifested in another way. Crazy. You can, listen, let me tell you something. If you can see that thing, you can hold it in your hand. You can manifest the life that you want. We are our own worst. We are our own worst enemy because we don't believe in ourselves. Good morning, Kimmy. You look so glowing and beautiful this morning. Oh, thank you, girl. I've been getting rest. That's one thing I say about this hip replacement. I have been getting rest. And up until Friday, this past Friday, I had been napping so much. I'm caught up on all types of rest. But up until this past Friday, I was getting rest. But since Friday, I have not taken naps or anything. I don't be sitting up in this chair all day. Like, y'all saw the content that was popping out yesterday. I was working yesterday, and I worked in the chicken coop, and I took care of the babies yesterday, and took care of Hammer. I worked yesterday and I felt good. I didn't feel nauseous. My leg wasn't hurting, baby. I ain't had the walker since Thursday. That walker gone. I done put the walker up. I'm back. My leg don't hurt. My back don't hurt. Y'all, I feel so. I'm ready to have the next one done. Dead serious. You need a hip replacement? I'ma urge you to get it done because you will get your life back. I can see myself once I get this other hip replacement. Oh, it's over with. I'm going to the gym. I cannot wait to start back going to the gym. Oh, baby, it is on. And Kimmy, you needed that rest to become. I did. I did. I know this girl that looks just like you. She can literally be your daughter. She probably is my daughter. What's her name? I got a 26-year-old. We look like twins. You may be talking about my daughter. She was talking about that yesterday. She said, Mama, she said, I know some of my friends follow you, but she said, I'm not going to tell them that you my mom. I said, no, girl, don't tell them. You don't want these people coming after you. She said, I know they follow you. The stuff you be, she said, I know they follow you. They just don't know you my mama. I said, you stay over there on the good side. Because these people would try to get you over here. Because, you know, mama be running her mouth. You want a three-wheeler. Not a three-wheeler. I've been trying to think. There's always out of reach. The first thing is you need to believe in yourself. You need to understand that everything. Why did you have to get a hip replacement? Oh, her name is Sierra. No, I don't know her. I was in the military. And I had fell off a 5-ton when I was in the military. So I injured my knee. I had to have some knee surgeries. And then, dang, I'm talking about, we ain't got nobody over here. I ain't never seen these low numbers. What the world? 10 people? I ain't never seen these low numbers. Is it just me? That's all we got. I ain't never seen these low numbers over here. But anyway, I was in the military and I had an injury. Then I had these knee surgeries and then everything went downhill because I will be 50 this year. It should be no reason why I needed a hip replacement. None whatsoever. But my hips was jacked up. So I just had a hip replacement on the 16th of this month. One of the best decisions I've ever made. I was outside working yesterday in the chicken coop. I didn't have no back pain. Oh my God. I did not have any back pain. That's like, what? Dang, now I can't even see the daggone chat. Hold on. What is going on? Well, they usually be low at the end of the month anyway. That's why I said wait till the first. Numbers gonna jump back up. YouTube don't push videos. Did anybody even get a notification when I went live today? That's probably what the problem is. Ain't nobody getting no notification. A lot of people been saying that in my comment area. They don't know I'm live. They didn't get a notification at all. Oh, you did? He said 50 is crazy. You look 30, man. Let me show you my daughter. Let me show you my daughter. You're going to be like, dang. My daughter told me. We was talking yesterday. She said, Mama. She said, me and you could pass like twins. I said, duh, Jazz. I know that. She said, Kaden look like you, because I have an 8-year-old too. She's like, Kaden look like you, but me and you, she was just, I know. I know, girl. Let me show you my Jazzy Poo. Where is she at? Girl, my daughter changed her daggone name so much. What is her? Oh, okay. Sweet Life. Then my daughter right here. She's so pretty. She is so pretty. Look at my daughter. That's my daughter right there. There she go. Her pretty self. She's so pretty. That's my daughter. Jess is so pretty, y'all. She's a runner. Look at her. That's J Money right there. My baby run marathons. I'm talking about it ain't nothing for her to run 16 miles in one walk. Look at her. She the truth, y'all. Jazz the truth. Like, I got the numbers, but she really the content creator. If she had real time, because she really got a regular 9 to 5 job. She has a career. But if she didn't have a career and she did content creation, she'll be one of them other one of those Instagram girls that you know, like one of them content creators that be flown all over the world. That's what Jazz could do that. But she got a corporate America job, so. And mind you, she got a Nike contract. Jazz has a Nike what do you call that? What do you call that? Not endorsement, but they send her all types of Nike products and she do videos for them. She had one for Tommy Hilfiger. Like, Jazz is the truth for real. Like, here go one of her videos right here for Nike. Here it is. That's her video right there for Nike. Hold on. Why it ain't playing? Look. She the truth. She the truth. The girl is the truth. And she direct her own, like, I wish I was like her with my content. I can't think like that. I'm not creative like that. She hired photographers. She do all different types of stuff for her brand. Baby, I ain't got, that's why she need to help me, but she said she ain't gonna help me. See, look here. Here she go. She hired a photographer to do this for her. She's an ambassador for some little run that she, not little run, that's a big run. Look at her. She went all the way to Phoenix, Arizona to run that marathon. How many people can run in the snow? Look at her. She the truth. That's all I can say. She the truth. She's an affiliate. No, she's not an affiliate. Because she get paid. She get paid. And she don't get paid. Like, she gets paid by Nike. It's not an affiliate. It's not affiliate either. Because she had to sign a contract and everything. I just made 47 yesterday. And she may not have the numbers I have, but her goal is to get to 10,000 on Instagram. Instagram is hard to grow. I've been sitting at for years. Like, all the rest of my channels are larger, but I've been sitting at, let me see how many, but I don't work Instagram either. 2,400 followers on Instagram for a minute. It's hard. It is hard to grow your Instagram. That's a hard platform. It's a beautiful thing when our children thrive. You don't have to. All you have to do is keep catching people on the BS and making content. Like I said, if it's not brought up, a brand ambassador. I don't know. Let me look and see. Let me look at her. She is a. I had to ask her what you call that. I don't know. She's an ambassador for this marathon. I know that, but I'm talking about for Nike. I don't know what you call that. It's not an affiliate. Because you have to be invited. They don't just, like, she didn't apply for that. They invited her. Crazy. Let me see. I was at 10K, but then I started losing power because I be on TikTok a lot. Wow. Instagram is hard, man. You got to have a look for Instagram. I don't know how to run my page like that. I have to hire somebody to grow my Instagram to try to, make sure it is, what do you call that? Aesthetically pleasing on Instagram, because my junk be jumbled and all over the place. Scatterbrain. Child, my Instagram was a whole hot mess. I need help. I need help. Well, my daughter said she ain't gonna help me. She said I don't listen. It's done her, whatever. I do listen. I said, I'll pay you. She said, I don't want your money. You know that's wrong when I be like, I'll pay you, Jazz. Just help me. Because she's good. That video I did yesterday on Clarissa, that was her. That was her brainchild. That wasn't mine. And I don't even know how many hits I got off of there. But when Clarissa said it's going to piss her clean off, it's going to make her mad. Be careful how you... Whoop. It's going to make her mad, child. Hey, Valerie. Good morning, y'all. Yep. Let's see. What video about Clarissa Shields? Oh, that old ding-dong girl set up there. And I did a video on her and Papoose last week, right? Which I don't do videos on her. But she did this the Breakfast Club interview. And she said Papoose pay her mortgage, her insurance. I don't know. She said her car payment. She was like, what else he do? Yeah, Clarissa, what else he do? So I did a video on it. And I called out. She a whole side chick out here. Girl, she inboxed me. I think it was 5 different little clips, 5 different messages. Boom, 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 boom. It's on my YouTube. Hold on, I'm going to play it. Her little crazy self. Where's it at? Here it is, right here. Hold on. Why they playing? Why the video ain't playing this sound? Hold on. So hold up. Clarissa. Hold on. I got Clarissa mad again. Never about the money, but it's always about the men. She furious. And now she wanna throw them hands. So hold up. Clarissa responded to a video that I did on last week. Let's take a listen. So Clarissa was on the Breakfast Club, and she talks about how Papoose allegedly pays most of her bills. Girl, she got mad at me.
Pat pays my mortgage. He pays my car insurance and my car note. And what else do we do?
What else do we do?
For a flight or for a hotel. I don't know how long. That's a man right there.
That's a man right there.
No, Clarissa, you said that's a man right there? A man right there is Papoose taking care of his wife.
Period.
Not his side chick. His wife. Because last I checked, Papoose is still married to Remy Ma, and there aren't any divorce papers. Now, we just heard about the divorce being settled for Candy and Todd, and I know good and doggone well Candy and Todd got way more assets than Remy Ma and Papoose, so it is absolutely possible for them to get a divorce. It looked like you might be hell with the bag.
Hell with the bag.
Y'all drop down in the comment area. Y'all think Clarissa is a fool?
Yeah.
I do.
So, baby, Clarissa said,
thank you, Miss Catherine.
Blocked. You are a groupie. You miserable and ugly. Weirdo. And she called me a BTCA child. I'm the main attraction. You know that. That's why you keep talking about me. You are yuck. Now, wait a minute now. If you was the main attraction, you would not be inboxing a content creator using words like, you are yuck. My 8-year-old have a better vocabulary than you are yuck. And, matter of fact, if you was a A-list celebrity, you would have a social media manager, somebody to run your social media pages, plus somebody to teach you how to act. Because obviously, you go back and forth with too many people, and you need to be focused on what's going on in your alleged relationship with Papoose, because it looked like you really are the fool, Clarissa. Ain't nowhere in the world you need to be with no man, and he's still married to this woman, to Remy Ma, and she gorgeous, by the way.
He's married to Remy Ma and ain't no divorce papers. And we just saw the divorce with Candy and Todd, and it went quickly. So what is the problem? You are a whole side chick out here, Clarissa, and that ain't no allege because they still married. And y'all drop down in the comment area. Let me know what you think. And I got Clarissa mad again. Never about the money, but it's always about the men. She's furious. And now she wanna throw them hands. Listen, y'all make sure y'all check out Bunna B, Mad Again. That's a good song. And drop down in the comment area. Let me know what you think. And here first, where Kimmie's world is your world.
So yeah, her little crazy behind sitting up there responding to me. She ain't got no business responding to me, and she do that to so many people. I think Shonda did a video on her, and she commented up on a Shonda video. Stupid. Why would you waste your time with somebody who's beneath you? I don't make no money like her. The people that she rubbed noses with, the Kelly Rowlands, the Floyd Mayweathers, the Rick Rosses. What you in my inbox for? And I left her on red. I ignored her. I saw the message 3-4 days later. Because she's garbage. And the crazy part about it is, if what people are saying was not true, she wouldn't respond. You would not, she wouldn't be in nobody's inbox. She wouldn't be responding to content creators. You think the Kim Kardashian will respond to me? Kim Kardashian be like, who is it? Who is this nobody? Like, girl, bye. You ain't never rode in no Rolls Royce. You are irritating on pipe. I would never say nothing to you. If I was worth that type of money, I wouldn't care if you. I know that's right. I struggle to believe that girl is ignorant. Yup. Exactly. It had to be true. She wouldn't care. She wouldn't. I get everybody issue with Clarissa, but I think people lose sight of the fact that Remy cheated first. Did she cheat first? No, she didn't, because Papoose allegedly supposed to have a child. Papoose was cheating on Remy when she was in jail. Let's be clear. He was cheating on her when she was in jail. Papoose got a whole baby out there. Hello. Sure do. He cheated on her when she was in jail. Papoose is a bum. He's a bum. She put Papoose out there. Papoose, same situation. A man's supposed to be a man at the end of the day. I don't care what the woman is. He's supposed to be a man. I'm so sick of these little no good men not being men. You got to be a man out here. It ain't no woman responsibility to take care of no daggone man. I be doggone ain't taking care of no man. Sorry. That's me and my husband getting a divorce. I'm not taking care of no man. I'm not. No. Not gonna do it. And you ain't gonna disrespect me. And I tell this to any woman. Whoever you with, they being disrespectful, they moving shady, they got these red flags up there that's compiling on red flags. Divorce them. Don't sit up there and take that stuff. Don't be no peach. You sit up there, what you taking it for? A divorce ain't behind. You ain't got to take that. Leave them. Leave them. Wow, yep, I always thought he was a bum, a whole bum. But he held it. Did he hold it down? He was using her money. What did he hold down? What did he hold? Remy was, listen, hold up. If Papoose, let's just think about it. Mind you, Clarissa just signed a contract with that label, right? That Papoose got something to do with. Why he ain't writing music like he did for Remy? If he was the one really behind Remy Ma writing her hits, why he ain't wrote nothing for Clarissa? Because that mess that she came out with was garbage. I don't care what nobody say. It was garbage. No, ma'am. I think we were led to believe those things, but he's a bum. He the whole I mean, how hard is it for you to? That's like you talk about Papoose didn't do what? What's the girl name? Gucci Mane wife. What's her name? What's that? Gucci Mane wife name. When Gucci Mane went to jail, his wife took his money and flipped it, made these businesses or whatever. Hey, buddy, how you doing? How you feel? You need to go put some socks on. This floor is cold. Go get you some socks. Y'all need to be walking on that floor. What is Gucci Mane? Gucci. What is his wife's name? Dang, he got a call. Keisha Kayor, that's her name. He's not worth it. Keisha Kayor. Keisha, he held it down with money. Pap didn't have no. Didn't have a dime. He got all them liens on him. That's what he got. He ain't got nothing. He still raised the kids and everything. What money? Remy money. What kids? They didn't have any children. Remy got pregnant after she got out. She only got one kid with Papoose. One kid he didn't raise Remy children. Mail about Jenna. They showed them who had been down. Any kind of Jenna been here down. Child, please. I'm talking about we got 8 people in the daggone chat. Y'all know what I'm getting ready to do? I'm about to close this out and I'm about to reopen it up. I'll be right back. Something wrong with this. I ain't seen this in a long time. I'm going to close.